What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for a first ever Master 25 draft on the channel. This is my first time playing the set. It's been available online for like, I don't know, maybe 1 hour now. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. If you enjoyed that draft, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitch if you want to see me playing live. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so Thursday, 15th of March, and the day after and the day after. So I'll be streaming from Thursday to probably Sunday quite a bit. Yeah, this is Phantom, so there's no reason to pick cards for monetary value, so we'll just try to pick the best thing we can find. Pretty powerful pack, I guess. I don't know, Cloud Blazer sounds good. Lightning Bolts, very solid, I imagine. Counterspells, always pretty good. And I believe the other cards are less appealing. I do like Squadron Hawk, I guess. Helix can be interesting. Pacifism is good removal. I don't know, I think it's between the Lightning Bolt and the Cloud Blazer. Not sure which one is better. I could see Cloud Blazer being really good. There's a couple flicker effect and bounce effect in this set. I think I'll just go with Lightning Bolt because it's just one color, but maybe it's just Cloud Blazer the pick. Yeah. I think these were the two best options though. Kongming Sleeping Dragon, I believe, is quite strong. Actually never played with that card, I believe. 2/2 for 4 and boosts every other creature you control. Ash Barrens is sweet. Vindicate, pretty strong, but two colors we're not playing currently. Manowar is good. And if we'd like to say mono red, we can pick Skirt Commando. So you can morph it for 3, and if it deals combat damage to a player, it can deal 2 damage to a creature the player controls. This seems decent, maybe a little bit underwhelming for Vintage Cube though. Sorry, for Master Set. Just been playing a lot of Vintage Cube. Dauntless Cathar, not bad, value creature. Guide's fine, I believe Manowar's better. I think it's either Kongming or Manowar. Well, I'd we pick Cloud Blazer, I would pick Manowar. We might go for white-red aggro deck, I guess, here. I don't know. I think I'll just go with Manowar, though. There's a lot of removal in Master sets, usually, so I don't really expect Kongming to stay on the battlefield for very long. And Manowar is just, you know, it's just very good. Nothing great here, right? Choking Tethers is not super exciting. Prophetic Prism we could play, I guess. We could go for a multiple colored control-y deck. I would not mind doing that. And then Gladiator is, I guess, a decent amount of value in the late game, as you can turn your lands into other cards. And this creature, Iwamori, the Outman I believe, is pretty good, I assume. 5/5 trample for 4, and they get to play a legendary creature from their hand. I don't think there's a ton of legendary creatures in this set though, so it's mostly a 5/5 trample for 4. Orbis Protector, unless you flicker it, is not that great. It's solid, but not insane. Epic Confrontation seems like a good card here. I think I'm gonna go with Iwamori. Maybe I'm underestimating the number of legendary creatures in this set, but I feel like this should be pretty great. We're not seeing any blue. I don't think the Manowar is gonna happen. Not seeing a whole lot of red. Though Skeleton Eye is not bad. 3 damage instant speed to a creature, and you get a 1/1 creature that you can regenerate if you have some black mana somehow. There's another Undead Gladiator. Not sure exactly how good this card is. I guess it's solid. It would be a 4th color though. I don't think Nettle Sentinel is amazing. Cultivate, I don't know how much you can ramp. Geist of the Moor is pretty good aggressive creature, but it would be a 4th color. Same with Dusk Legion Zealot. Maybe I should pick Sai of the Shinobi. I have no idea if this is good. It seems fine though in an aggressive deck. I think I'll try that. Maybe it's not a card I should pick. I think we want to play a rather aggressive deck though, given what we've been starting with. And if you just, you know, curve creatures with that, I don't know. I might pick Timberpack Wolf. hope to wheel the other one and go for a, you know, base green aggro deck. Cloud Chip would have been nice with Cloud Blazer. Blue is not super open though, I feel like. Watch Wolf, probably better than Timberpack Wolf in general, but I don't know, I just picked the mono green creature. Yeah, I guess we'll pick the Wolf and see if we can go for, I don't know, maybe green-blue tempo aggro, red-green aggro. Not a super, not an easy start or a, right now I'm not entirely sure what we're doing, but, oh, now there's a Sift. Sift is pretty great, I love that card. Draw 3, then discard 1. Knowledge is fine. I think you'd rather just have Sift though as your first card draw spell. Don't think the Wish is great in limited. Ambassador Oak is just a fine 4-drop. 3/3 and 1/1. Kavu Climber not bad. 3/3 for 5 and you get to draw a card when it enters the battlefield. So the question is, do we play? I think Climber is better than Oak. Not entirely sure, but I think it is. But it's kind of close. Do we pick that or do we pick Sift and try to see if we see some more blue? I'll pick Sift. So this draws a card for each tap creature the opponent controls. I don't think it's amazing. Cinderstorm, 7 damage to target creature or player. Why not? Maybe it'll be green-red ramp at the end of the day, I don't know. Soulbright Flamekin's not bad. 2/1 for 2 gives trample to creatures. If you use the ability 3 times, you get a bunch of red mana. I mean, the 3rd time you use it in the turn. Don't think Dreadmouth is super appealing. I think I'll pick the Cinderstorm here. Not really sure about what's going on and where we are going, but whoa, Plague Wing. That's 9 mana, but that's pretty good. Baldugan Horde 5/5, you have to discard a card at random. Leave it worse than Iwamori, the body, and then the drawback is much bigger, so probably not so good. I guess we pick Jackalpup, still open to go red-green aggro. The Jackalpup in our pack wheeled. Huh. I guess base red aggro might be open. I think we're gonna try to go that red-green aggro. Despite us getting the Sift, I don't feel like blue is super open. Maybe green is not super open either. We got that Iwamori 3rd. Not sure how good it is exactly. I guess we could also go for blue-red aggro still, so maybe guide. No, discard Wield. It doesn't feel right. Seems pretty strong, right? Someone's getting a bunch of Relentless Rat. I'll pick the Ambassador. Changross. If we're green and aggro, is probably fine. Fengraf has a little bit of value if your mana base is good enough, but I don't think it's super appealing. Ghost Ship maybe. I feel like we want to be red with those Jackalpup wheeling. Base red aggro seems like it's a good option. Now we could either be blue or green. If we were super aggressive, I don't think Cinderstorm is going to be great. This equipment and this pop makes me want to go aggro. Second Wolf did not table. Triskai Decaphobia, alright. Well, at least we're not losing value from playing in Swiss drafts. I mean in Phantom draft so far. Might just pick Chandra's Outrage. Great Revolt, especially in aggressive deck. Tusker's good. I'm not sure about us being green though. Genji of the Falls very good if we're blue-red aggro, I guess. Very strong. Basically 3/2 haste for 3/2 haste fly for 4. You need, you know, an extra land that's untapped, and it comes back. Mystic of the Hidden Way seems fine too. Yeah, I guess it's Genji or Outrage. Not sure if we're more likely going to be red or green. think red is a little bit more likely. Sorry, red or blue. Maybe it's Genju, but I'll pick Outrage. Don't think this card is amazing in an aggressive deck. Another Sift. Sift is not the best if we're playing aggro though. Might just pick the Timberpack Wolf. I'm not sure about Survivalist. It's nice to have in the deck, I guess, but the more wolves we get, the better they are gonna be, so kinda like stacking these. Feel like we wanna be red-green aggro, might be wrong. That's fixing. Epic Confrontation seems amazing. Here, I like that. Skirk Commando, Pyrehound could be fine, but I like the Confrontation. I think we'll go for red-green aggro. Ooh, Crimson Mage, sweet. 2-1 for 2 gives haste to creature. There's another Epic Confrontation, an Arbor Elf. I don't think we're gonna play Cinderstorm in this deck. I'm not sure about Arbor Elf. I think we're just trying to aggro and curve out. I'm not sure ramping is going to be very useful in this type of deck. It's fine, but probably not amazing. I like Mage. Confrontation's really nice too. I like Confrontation here a little bit more. Stang. I don't think this is great, right? So you get 2, 3, 4 for 6, which is slightly above average, but if one of them die, you lose the other. Yeah. Probably not great. I think we're picking just another Epic Confrontation. We'll have to prioritize creatures now. We have a little bit too much non-creature spells, but in red grid we should find what we need, right? We have very good revolt though. 3 Confrontation, a Bolt, an Outrage. And these are revolt that works especially when in aggro because they are cheap or they deal extra damage. This is good, right? Am I reading it wrong? Creature you control gets +1/+2 and it fights, yeah, just for 2. Very, like, even if your creature is quite a bit smaller, I mean, it means basically a 2/2 wins a fight against a 3/3. And so on and so forth. Seems good. I mean, I don't think we'll want to force one. And if I had known we would get a third one, I probably would have picked the Mage instead, but don't mind being there. So now the goal is just getting a bunch of cheap creatures, basically. Tree of Redemption. Not exactly the kind of creature we're looking for. There's Soulbright Flamekeen. Swiftfoot Boots are not bad. Pyrehound looking kinda good with all these Epic Confrontations. I think getting 4 drops is probably not that hard though. We should probably focus on 2 drops, so I'm just gonna grab that 2/1. It's kind of underwhelming, I guess, is the problem. Yeah, probably necessary. Like, if we're playing aggro and we don't have enough 2-drop, it's gonna be kind of a big deal. Maybe we'll play Skeleton Eyes. We don't really need more Revolt, especially 5 mana Revolt, but not really interested in a 7 drop, so. Double count spell Sift. We did not receive a lot of blue, and we did not pass a lot of blue pack 1, so I'm not too surprised we're seeing blue now. I mean, in theory, we could still be blue-green, I guess. I'll just pick the Sift in case. Nettle Sentinel. Whoa, Genji of the False Wield. Right? It was our booster. Yeah. I think it was among the best cards. Am I overrating that? Maybe. You still need to pay 2 every turn, so. Balduvian Horde might be fine if we don't have anything left in hand by turn. I mean, this deck is gonna empty its hand very quickly, so maybe it's fine to play that. I guess Nettle Sentinel with 3 Epic Confrontation. Yeah, actually Nettle Sentinel might do it in this deck. I'm not sure. It fits the game plan pretty well. And I mean, if you have like 2 green spells and you can deal 6 with it, it's probably, you know, done a good job already. And once you run out of green spell, you can just say, well, you know, I'll stay back and just block. So maybe the drawback is fine. I don't remember playing with this card in Limited though. Obviously, if you're mono green, it's perfectly fine. We're gonna be fairly heavy on green, but we'll have red. I don't know exactly how good it's gonna be. I think it should be playable though. Let's pick Pillage in case we need to destroy Artifact. I think Cinderstorm is just too much mana. I don't think we'll ever play 2. Don't know about Blast. Currently we need creatures, not really ways to boost them. It's not looking good. I think there's a higher chance we end up playing some blue or blue-green and Flooded Grove becomes decent. Yeah, I don't know, blue has been somewhat up in here, but I don't think we'll see a lot of blue pack 3. This card is kind of funny. I don't think it's great though. Don't think we'll play the Haunted Fangraphs. At least never. We're never gonna play 2. When you have a deck with very cheap curve, playing some non-colored land is even more risky. I guess we're not seeing a lot of reds is the thing. Maybe I should just cut the red. I'm just not. I don't know how blue-green will do though. I'm a little bit worried about blue-green not being great. This grabs a 6+ creature. Enthralling Victor unfortunately doesn't have haste, so I don't think it's amazing. You steal a creature with converted mana 2 or less. It's not bad, but I think it's not. If it had the ace, it would be awesome. Very, very strong. As it is, I'm not sure. Might just be Jackal Pop here. Continue for the aggro plan. Reform 0/1. If it dies, you get a 3/3. If the 3/3 dies, you get a 6/6. And if the 6/6 dies, you get a 9/9. I'm not sure how good it is. It seems like you can play around it. Maybe it's stronger than I think it is. Maybe it should have been blue. Maybe Frenzied Goblin's better than Jackal Pop, though. I believe it is. A little bit one less power, but makes things unable to block. I think we'll grab that. I'm just not super excited at the idea of playing blue-green here. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of blue this pack. But maybe we should have been blue. Pyrohound probably gonna be fine. Not sure about Goblin War Drums. It seems strong, but currently we have 9 creatures and we're supposed to be aggro, so I think we need to pick a creature. And we have 3 Epic Confrontation, so we end up short on creatures, is gonna be real bad. Another Frenzied Goblin. I like that, I think. Definitely more than Flamekeen. Wildheart Invoker is pretty good, but we already have a couple of 4 drops, and I don't think this deck is gonna reach 8 mana very often. So if this thing... Oh, this thing is actually great with Epic Confrontation. When it's dealt damage, you make that many 1/1. So you can start killing 2/2s with it if you have Epic Confrontation and you make some 2/1/1. I mean, it's not insane. Maybe we'd rather have Crimson Mage to just give haste. Probably would rather have Crimson Mage. It's kind of a sweet combo with Epic Confrontation, though. I don't know, Mage just seems better. Rancor! Whoa, that's lovely. That's great. Just hope we can pick up like 3 more creatures, deck is gonna be good. If we don't, it's gonna be a little bit short on creatures. It's crazy how we've seen like almost no 3-drop. It's like there were no 3-drop in our colors. I have no idea why, but it feels this way. If we could grab, yeah, a couple 3 and 2 drops, deck is gonna be solid. If we don't get these, I don't know. Could be a bit worrisome. How many packs left before we... Three booster we haven't seen. Alright, well. But any creature that has decent stats will do. Another Frenzied Goblin. I guess I kinda get better in multiples. Simian Spirit Guide I don't think is great. Losing a card to cast something 1 turn earlier doesn't seem good enough, and a 2/2 for 3 is not great. Perilous Mirror is not bad, it's more of a defensive creature. I think we'll pick another Goblin. I wish we had gotten more Wolf, more 2-drops, but... Whoa, Brian Stoutharm is insanely powerful. 4/4 lifing, you can toss creatures at player. We don't really have the necessary things to splash for 8 though. Probably too late to try assembling these. Echoing Courage, I guess we have a lot of creatures with similar name. It's probably fine. I mean, I'd rather have creatures. We need creatures, not Bump Spell, but I think it's still good. I think it's better than Act of Treason here. Balduvian Horde or Kavu Climb? I think Balduvian Horde here. Well, this could be the deck. I wish we had like 1 more creature, 1 less Bump Spell, but... Well, there's 1 more creature. 3 Jackal Pup, 3 Frenzied Goblin. Interesting. Not sure about this Nettle Sentinel. We got a lot of red spells lately, so it got worse, and we have enough 2-drops. Echoing Courage looks really good in this deck. I think it's an upgrade over Giant Growth most of the time. But maybe we just want the Balduvian Horde. We're gonna empty our hand so quickly. Oh, sacrifice it unless you discard a card at random. Huh, so you cannot have no cards. I guess the card is worse than I thought. I guess we'll pick Courage. I thought if you had to discard a card, but if you had no card, you know, it would just be fine. Then we might cut this one. Don't know about Sai of the Shinobi. I don't know. I don't think we can cut a creature. We could get Skeleton Eyes. We could play Pillage in the main to blow up lands. This card is decent, right? Surprised to see it going this late. Maybe aggro decks are just not a thing in this set. I think this deck might surprise a couple people though. It's crazy how we've seen no 3-drops. I feel like these Echoing Courage are good. What are we cutting? Giant Growth I do like too. Maybe Sai is just... Sai seems good though, we have a bunch of crappy aggressive creature. Maybe we cut 1 Frenzied Goblin? No, we can't cut any creature, I don't think so. I guess we'll cut 1 Echoing Courage maybe. It's close, it's difficult. Maybe the Skeleton Eyes should not be in the main. Gem that, and 16 could even go down to 15, but... I guess we can use Frenzied Goblin to use extra mana. Let's try that and just an 8/8 mana base. I have no idea if this deck is good or complete trash. It is interesting, we'll say. But yeah, first time ever drafting the set. I hope you enjoyed the draft. Feel free to drop a like if it's the case, and you can follow me on Twitch as I said earlier if you want to see me playing live. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys for round 1.